And every once in a while I get bored, and I feel the need to throw them a bone, to feed the trolls. I know that the person who made their little video towards me attacking the shit out of me, you'll probably feel like you've accomplished something. You'll probably feel like you're glad that day that you hit the recorder and ran your fucking mouth. But the truth is that in real life, you obviously are antisocial. You most likely have absolutely no friends, and no one, and I mean no one, is going to show interest to someone who is so cruel and so horrible, so shitty as yourself. It's people like you that don't make it too far in the world. You really need to take a look in the fucking mirror and think about what type of person you are, and then what type of person you actually want to be. Because at this point, you fail all the way. There's a guy out there who contacted me who said I might get to star in a movie. He wants me to play like a detective. That's right. Could you imagine me in a fucking movie? No, not like fake Sagan's shit where he was on like some kind of real TV stuff going, I'm bowing to the devil, ooh, and then goes to make a video saying that everybody he watches from the past is lame. Okay. No, not like Coughlin, who was on MTV going, well, for about 2 seconds. A full-length movie. Whoa, isn't that fucking sweet? So you might be talking to somebody who's like movie famous, somebody who might get put in the movie theaters and shit. Yo! That'd be sick. I usually don't like to participate in any kind of drama whatsoever, but I have to say that I have a little bit of envy. Well, actually more than just a little bit of envy and admiration for some of the trolls and haters that I have accomplished making in the 6 years of doing YouTube. People like that need a life. These are the type of people who don't get out of the mama's basement and put down the Twinkie wrappers and shit and go out and get laid ever or really achieve anything in life. A while back, a couple of years back, I was friends with a Christian by the name of Firefly. I'm still friends with him now, but he doesn't participate as much into YouTube because he doesn't feel like it's a productive place to do videos, and I can understand why.
I have a very important announcement concerning Brett Keane and his videos. Brett Keane has given me ownership of the copyrights to all of his videos that he has ever done. I am now a co-owner of all of his videos. A lot of you out there are probably wondering why Brett would do this. Let me tell you why. Brett Keane and I are declaring e-war on all of our haters and trolls on YouTube and live video. This video is to give all of the haters out there, like Cho Song-Hu, Jones R999, and anybody else who wants to make hate videos towards us, fair warning. You have 48 hours from the time this video posts on YouTube and live video to take down your videos that has our voice, image, or clips of our videos in it. We do not give you verbal or written permission to upload or use our videos in any way. Recently, I decided to fight an e-war with a bunch of haters and trolls. They were attacking a friend of mine. I did what any friend would do. I stood up and defended him and started fighting for him against the haters and trolls. I knew from the very beginning that I would probably lose and get suspended, but I was willing to take that chance and do the right thing. I did lose, and my worst fears did happen, but at least I know that I was a true friend and did the right thing. I have a clear conscience on the matter. This is to all the haters out there that I've been fighting against. I understand why you hate Brett Keane. Now, I have to be honest with all of you. I hate what I have become in this e-war. I have become what I was fighting against. I compromised my morals, my values, my beliefs, and my Christianity, and what I wanted to accomplish here on YouTube. For that, I apologize to the community of YouTube, my subscribers, and to the haters out there. I cannot live with myself being this way anymore.
So what happened is this individual took a picture of Firefly, put a fake body on him, and then took a picture of my head, put a fake body on me, and somehow managed to make it look like we were having homosexual episodes. I even had this one guy who made a video towards me a while back where he had it look like my head was sitting on like a platter while he had a cartoon figure pissing on my head. You know, one of the good things about haters and trolls and all that kind of stuff is if the people who happen to come across all these videos that are made about a particular individual, such as myself, the good news is that 80 to 90% of these people will usually end up taking the time to come over to my channel that has obviously been advertised by the troll, check out my content, and then of course they're faced with the decision, wow, this troll said all these horrible things, but this Brett Keane guy seems like a pretty fucking swell fella. So I end up getting subscribers out of it, but I also get people who don't even bother looking at the video. If one of their big-time troll leaders decide to tell them to go fuck with the channel, then they don't even bother to try to get to know me or try to figure out what I'm about or what my content is. They just figure, oh, my master told me to go fuck with somebody. I go do it. Me like to crush things. Me smash things like fucking stupid Warcraft ogre or something. And that's sad. That's sad. But the way I figured, if the person is that low in IQ anyway, and they're not going to actually fucking participate in the content and actually, you know, make videos of their own and sit there and fucking actually watch what I got going on and shit, then I don't want them anyway. So I find myself in a very awkward position because I'm not very good at fighting dirty. I've watched me a lot of hater videos. I've watched me a lot of troll videos. Most of them are pretty good. There's a lot of them, though, also that are shit. I've seen some where people just turn on some crappy effect where you can't see their face and all that, and they just talk a lot of stupid shit. Some of them out there are so inarticulate you can't even understand what the fuck they're saying, but you can tell by the title of their video that they mean fucking serious business, because the internet is serious business, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to tell you all, for all the haters and trolls out there who built your websites and you've mentioned me in forums, blogs, and on Twitter, you have seriously helped me. And I wouldn't want you to go anywhere. I wouldn't want you to disappear. I want you to stay in your basement, never breed, never get involved in what's happening in life. Because as long as you're sitting there doing what you're doing, you're going to make me fucking famous. You already have. My fucking name exploded in the search engines. I'm at the top of the fucking Google search engines, ladies and gentlemen. People are twitting me. People got me on Google Plus. It's fucking awesome. Also, YouTube gave me back my Mr. Evolution account with over 10,000 fucking subs. My BrettKeane.com channel is disabled. My Mr. Evolution is completely gone. And apparently I've succeeded at all the things that I've tried to do. Very good, very good. And let's see. So I'm climbing the fucking ranks of YouTube, and I'm partner over on Blit TV. Soon to be partner over on YouTube. Everything's going great. And it's all because of you. You, I owe all this love and excitement from all of you supporters, fans, and friends, including haters out there. You made all this possible. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mwah. I have wonderful human beings like Pope J. Dubs.
Do you hear me okay? Okay, cool. Well, Brett called me one day, like 4:30 in the morning, for me. So it must have been like 3:30 for him. He was pissed. He woke me up. It was on the house phone, by the way. And he woke me up, and he was really just absolutely pissed. I think it was like you made that video like challenging to debate or something. I don't know, something about it. You made it. I think you or someone else made a video about him, and he was just pissed. He's like, Brett was just telling me to, and he said that it would work on people who weren't partners. And he goes, well, what about what would you think about helping me take these people down? I was like, sure, right? No problem, right? So he gives me this link. He's telling me about he must have flagged it for like 4 days in a row, and then they just got clanked. How you can DMCA people, and if someone uses people's images, you can do it that way. And he's gonna give me his information, but he said that this other way, it's basically youtube.com/safety underscore help. I think that's the link. And basically, you could just flag the fuck out of people's channels. I mean, you could just flag for hours at ends, like just flag people for like, and then I sent my friend Nick the screenshot. I don't have it on my computer anymore because I had to wipe it. Windows was being silly, but I sent Nicholas a photo of Brett. Basically, typed to me. Basically, tell him. Tell in the description, violation of the terms of service. Brett told me to tell him, attacking other YouTubers, slander, um, just a whole bunch of stuff. I think he used it to flag you. He said that we have to try to get dope down. Well, he called you dump. He calls you dump. But yeah, we have to. We had to take dump, man. We gotta flag him down. But you just told me that it doesn't work on partners. And he says, well, if you do it enough times, maybe YouTube will look at it or something. And um and then I know he got Coughlin's second channel taken. Coughlin has like 18 different channels, but one of the channels got claimed because of Brett. I know that for a fact. I know for a fact because he was bragging about it to me. I don't know what Coughlin's channel was. It was the channel before Drama Pimps. Coughlin's new channel's the Drama Pimps, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's his new channel. But the channel before that one, we clanked that. Brett clanked that. That was Brett was just flagging that shit for days. And I know for a fact that Terrorizing's channel was clanked because of Brett. He was just saying, "Oh, this guy." He calls me up one day on the phone, house phone, And he's like, you know what that fat fuck is gonna do? Reading his comic books, eating his cheap doodles. He's gotta go online, find that his channel's not even there. And that's what Brett told me. That's what Brett said. So I know for a fact that Coughlin got clanked, and the big old gravy face. That's what his name was. Brett gave him gravy face. Arise comes on Skype and he says that Rising is it got clanked five, and he made a new video about you, Brett. And Brett's like, he did, like in a condescending voice, like, like someone who's like knows what's going on, right? And he goes, yeah, he's claiming that 5 of his videos were clanked because of you. And he goes, yeah, that's great. And then like the next day, and Brett was me and Brett was chilling. He's like, that big old gravy face. He's gonna be in his basement, reading his comic books, and he's not gonna have a channel to go to. So he was pretty much telling me that he did that. I'll sit there with him and I hear him typing away, and I say, what are you doing, Brett? And he goes, oh, I'm sending someone a Christmas present, and that's basically what he calls it, Christmas present. Oh, and he told me that he sent someone a Christmas present. Who was that? A bunch of people. A whole bunch of people got flagged. I know anyone who was fucking got flagged was probably because of Brett. I mean, that's just the sad. I mean, that's just the facts of it all. I mean, they would, uh, like he would just sit there. I remember there was a week where we just sat there writing comments to people, and when people responded back to him in a nasty way, he would flag it because he claims that you can flag comments if they're inappropriate. So I think we flagged a couple of people that way.
Sister Sunshine TV, Jesus Freak 77, Venom Thing X, Drinking with Bob, Pat Kendall, Thunderfoot, and many, many, many others. All great and wonderful people, all fantastic people. I'm so happy. Oh, I wish I could just reach through this screen right now. I figured I would update you on what's going on. Remember, not too long ago, a few days ago, I made a video directed at Thunderfoot, Pat Kendall, as well as the Happy Cabbie. In the video, I basically said, can one of you guys give me some advice? Can you give me some suggestions? Some way of helping me deal with these people who are false flagging me and trying to destroy my accounts? Anything. Apparently Thunderfoot's busy trying to help out other individuals with their accounts being fucked with, and he has not responded to me. Thunderfoot has never responded in email towards me if I've sent him anything. He's never even left a comment on any of the videos where I defended him and also went up against a lot of his haters. But I didn't even get a thank you or an appreciation for that whatsoever. But you know what? I didn't expect that, Thunderfoot. I don't expect shit from you. You're not obligated to do nothing for me. Pat Kendall, today he went ahead and he made a new video called Useful Idiots for Palestine. And then he went down into his comments board, into his section area called Other Channels, and removed me. He removed me, which means that no longer will he be endorsing or supporting my channel. I guess asking him for help was offensive. I just received an email from Pat Kendall, and I'm going to read it out loud, even though he asked me to keep it privately. Hi, Brett. I tried to send you a message this morning, but it was blocked because you got some kind of filter going on. You say, what I wanted to say was I've had to remove the link to your channel from my page because all you seem to be doing is playing the victim and bickering with trolls, and I don't want to recommend someone who does that. I told you not to get involved in YouTube drama on my behalf because I don't care about any of it. I told you that if you engage with trolls, they would drag you down to their level, and that seems to be what has happened. You're an intelligent guy, and you can do better than this. I realize you like to make several videos a day, and it can be hard to keep coming up with original ideas, but arguing with idiots on YouTube is not a way to do it. It's boring and tiresome to keep hearing the same old poor me refrain. If you keep up this stuff, you'll never get a big audience because nobody cares. And if you keep picking fights with people, you'll eventually get yourself thrown off YouTube again like you did before. I still like you, and I still think you've got a lot to offer. And I offer if you put your mind to it and think about your audience instead of yourself for once. When you start making interesting and intelligent videos again, I'll be happy to add you again, okay? And by the way, I'd be grateful if you would keep this message private. Well, it's not going to be private. It's not.